My name is Mike Smith, and this is my rush. My rush is driving around in ribs or small fast vessels, teaching people how to operate them safely, professionally, and respecting the ocean environment in which we operate. Where we are is Bamfield, BC. It's out on the west coast of Vancouver Island. I'm an instructor. We do classroom sessions in class. The course is about 80 hours in duration in a 1-week period, so it can be quite intense, whether it be boat handling or chart work, navigation type exercises, things like that. I remember the first time I was in one of these boats, it was at Coast Guard Station French Creek, and it was my first time on patrol. I was a casual relief. It was my first time going out for a boat ride in the rib. Yeah, I was hanging on pretty tight. It was a bit of an eye-opening experience for sure. Whoa! We use a Zodiac Hurricane 7.33 meter boat. One reason is large people always think a larger boat's going to be better, and not always true. It gets too big and it's too awkward to move in tight spots. 733 is a good compromise between being too small and being too big. It's a fiberglass hull boat, which is more forgiving to the users versus an aluminum boat. It has pneumatic or air-filled tubes, which are, again, good for shock absorption, but also provide some stability to the vessel. The whole boat's designed to be taken to pieces and rebuilt. Boats are typically powered with twin 150 horsepower outboard motors. Gives the boat a top speed of about 45 knots. Typical fish boat, maybe 10 or 15 knots. If it's operated competently, it's very smooth. It's a great ride. It's quite a unique feeling. If the boat is operated improperly or without respect for the waves and the sea conditions, it can be a bit rough at times. But and again, that's what we're trying to teach people, is how to interpret the wave patterns and be proactive and manipulate the boat with the power and create a smooth ride. So when we get to a scene, our people are able to get out and do their jobs and whatever it might be, first aid or firefighting, anything like that. One of our situations a few years ago, a Mayday call came in that there was an overturned vessel off Cape Beale with 5 people clinging to the hull. So it was a great example of we could get out there as a primary response, got in fairly close to shore, picked the people off the boat where they were evacuated off by air ambulance from the Coast Guard station. Turns out that one of the persons had tried to swim to shore, and the only boat that could get in behind the rocks and the breaking seas was 733. So one of the vessels actually got right in there and found the fifth fella sitting up on the rocks in his underwear and was able to expedite his recovery. It proves the capability of having a small, fast vessel versus a larger vessel. Most of my friends think it's pretty cool. I get to charge around with a fast boat. My kids think it's wonderful, but last time I took them for a boat ride, which was years ago, I kind of scared them. So they're a bit tentative to get back in the boat now.